Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Bangladesh Betar. The news read by Muhammad Shahriar Talukdar. The United Nations Special Rapporteur on the situation of human rights in Myanmar, Tom Andrews, has lauded the leadership of the Chief Advisor, Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus, for keeping the Rohingya issue at the forefront of the international agenda. A press release by the Chief Advisor's press wing today said the United Nations Special Rapporteur called on the Chief Advisor at his office yesterday. Tom Andrews is visiting Bangladesh to attend the stakeholders' dialogue on the Rohingya issue to be held in Cox's Bazar on Monday next. The Chief Advisor is expected to inaugurate the event. Tom Andrews recalled the successful initiative of the Chief Advisor to convene a UN International Conference on the Rohingyas. It may be mentioned that the conference on the Rohingyas will be held on 30th September at the UN headquarters in New York. The United Nations Special Rapporteur said the world is grateful to Bangladesh for its generosity to host and support the Rohingyas and for keeping the hope of a lasting solution alive. The Chief Advisor expressed the hope that the UN conference will provide concrete pathways to the resolution of this prolonged crisis. He said the recent cuts in financial support to the Rohingyas sheltered in Bangladesh is hampering essential services, including health and education for Rohingyas in Bangladesh. The Chief Advisor requested Andrews to continue his efforts in ensuring the availability of adequate funding. Tom Andrews praised Bangladesh's engagement with different stakeholders in order to resolve this crisis. He expressed disappointment that the UN Secretary-General's promising initiative to establish a humanitarian channel to establish Rakhine and create conditions for Rohingya to return fell victim to malicious propaganda. Despite this setback, Tom Andrews expressed optimism that continued efforts by the concerned stakeholders can find an early and sustainable solution and urged Bangladesh to continue its leadership to this end. 3 persons have been killed and another injured in a road accident on Mao Expressway in Munshiganj. Police said the accident occurred this morning as a speeding private car rammed into a motorbike after it lost control and fell on a lane of the expressway. A Bangkok court has acquitted former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, who was accused of insulting the monarchy. The charge related to an interview he gave to a South Korean newspaper 10 years ago. He would have faced up to 15 years in jail if convicted. The verdict came as Thaksin's daughter, suspended Prime Minister Paetongtarn, faces a constitutional court decision on whether or not she should be removed from office. At least 18 people have been killed and dozens wounded in 2 separate attacks in Colombia. 6 people died and more than 60 were injured after a car bomb exploded on a busy street in the western city of Cali yesterday. Earlier of the day, a separate drone attack against a police helicopter killed at least 12 people in a rural area outside the northern city of Medellin. Defense Minister Paulo Sanchez blamed the attack on the Central General Staff EMC guerrilla group. Football. And Bangladesh will take on India in the SAF Under-17 Women's Football Championship in Bhutanese capital Thimphu today. The match is scheduled to start at 3 p.m. Bangladesh time. In other match of the day, Bhutan will face Nepal women's team at the same venue at 6 p.m. Dhaka Meteorological Office says due to active monsoon, deep convection continues to form over the North Bay. Under its influence, gusty and squally weather may affect the maritime ports, the North Bay and adjoining coastal areas of Bangladesh. Maritime ports of Chattogram, Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Paira have been advised to keep hoisted local cautionary signal number 3. Repeat, local cautionary signal number 3. All fishing boats and trawlers over North Bay have been advised to come close to the coast and proceed with caution till further notice. Dhaka Meteorological Office further says due to active monsoon, heavy to very heavy rainfall is likely to occur at places over Khulna, Borishal and Chattogram divisions till 8 a.m. on Sunday next. Due to very heavy rainfall, landslide may occur at places over the hilly districts of Chattogram division. Meanwhile, forecast valid till 6 this evening says there are chances of rain and thunder showers with temporary southeasterly gusty and or squally wind at a speed of 45 to 60 km per hour over the regions of Khulna, Borishal, Patuakhali, Noakhali, Kumilla, Chattogram and Cox's Bazar. River ports in these areas are to hoist cautionary signal number 1. And that's the end of the news. Our next bulletin will be at 2 this afternoon in Bangla.